So for today's adventure, we are on the Sage Hill Trail in Wenatchee. We're here to look at wildflowers today. It's mid-April, so it's a little bit early for full bloom, but there are definitely some flowers out. I think today our plan is to hike the Sage Hill Trail in to the Coyote Canyon Trail, and then we'll take that over onto Snakebite and back onto Sage Hill to make a loop. Anyways, today's adventure, we're at Sage Hills in Wenatchee. Well, there's definitely some balsamroot bloom today. The lupine looks like it still needs a week or two, at least, right? Maybe end of April. Still pretty out though. I knew it was a little early, but
might as well come when you get a chance.
come when you get the chance, and the weather report was fantastic. Some pretty ones through here. And a little bit of lupine blooming, not much though. First mile's clipped off with about 140 feet of elevation gain, so very modest elevation gain on this hike, at least so far. And every time I come, I wonder why we don't come more often. They just have a fantastic trail system over here. It's very well maintained. They do such a nice job. They definitely widened this. It is in nice shape. So it looks like Coyote Canyon is closed for trail construction. So now we're on plan B, which is where we don't have a plan. Because that was my plan. That was definitely my plan A. Yeah, usually this hillside's white with the phlox when you come a little bit later. We were just getting the phlox in the Cowiche uplands this last week in Yakima, so they're a little bit behind us in terms of bloom, I think. Gonna have to come back in a couple weeks or something. Although this is a great hike even when there's no flowers. All right, so we just clipped off our third mile with just a hair over 600 feet of elevation gain. We just passed through the little spot with with the erosional hoodoos. We're back into a little bit of bloom now. There's a beautiful spot. Look at that trail, just classic. How you can see it from a distance.
The one tree.
With the one tree. Ah, there's a little bit of lupine in here. Look at that color. That's pretty. So we're at 3.6 miles and about 800 feet of elevation gain. We're turning left onto Snakebite Trail. I know that we can't use Coyote Canyon to get back, but I still think we can make a loop out of this without having to go off trail. The dreaded off trail. My off trails are wonky. They're adventurous is what they are.
Every time we do one, there's at least like a 10-minute period where like, I don't actually know if we can get off this.
You mean down off a cliff or something?
Yes.
But we've always managed to get down.
Doesn't mean we didn't.
And we're still alive, so we didn't die from it. At least not yet. You don't like this spot? Why not? Because it's a little bit edgy. It's a little edgy.
Should I go down on my butt?
No, you just walk down it. It's not that bad.
It looks slippery.
Nah. Look, there's trail runners down there. Yeah, how scary was it? I think Snakebite's your favorite trail.
Wow, I almost got bit by a snake.
So 6.2 miles now and just over 1,000 feet of elevation gain. We're probably a mile out from the trailhead. The flowers today are definitely down lower. So when we got up towards the Horse Lake trailhead, there's really nothing blooming up at that elevation. But down low here, things are looking beautiful. So just over 7 miles and about 1,060 feet of elevation gain. We're arriving back at the trailhead, which means that Sage Hills in Wenatchee is...
In the bag.
It's in the bag. Another fantastic day on the trail. If you haven't done this one, you should. Spring is the best time of year with the wildflowers. Anyway, Sage Hills and Wenatchee's in the bag. And Rebecca says...
Get outside.